William Klein had a very, very long and very diverse creative life, 65 years of work, and that includes street photography, fashion photography, abstract painting, abstract photography, figurative painting, documentary filmmaking, feature filmmaking, and he sustained this for many decades. And this exhibition, which is titled All the World's a Stage, really emphasizes Klein's very theatrical spirit and the fact that he was always engaging the world at a level of some kind of performance. For example, when he's on the street, he's not hiding with his camera. He's always there in front of people, talking with them. He's curious about their lives. They're posing for him or flirting with him or looking suspicious. But there's an engagement. When he began fashion photography in the 50s, same thing, he was collaborating with models. They were coming up with poses, coming up with ironic gestures, all very self-conscious about the camera and what it is to make an image. And then he starts making films, and even there he has this theatrical aspect to the work. One of his major documentary films is about Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, the boxer, who's completely aware of the camera, responding to Klein, flirting with the camera, sparring with the camera, playing, always. And Klein understood life really in terms of theatricality. All humans are performing, and he feels that that's what it is to be human. So it's really a show that explores his relation to performance and that sense of life as theatre. When Klein started making particularly his street photographs in the 50s, they were not thought very acceptable. The idea of the documentary photographer or the observational photographer was someone who's supposed to be invisible, that's not changing the world that they're looking at. And here was Klein putting himself forward in the world, engaging with people in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and into the 21st century. There's a photograph that he made, fashion photograph, not in the studio, actually on the roof of the studio. He was getting very bored with the models one day, trapped on a hot summer's day in the studio, and they decide to go up onto the roof and to bring their long, thin mirrors from the dressing room, and they all just improvise and play on the roof, and you see the skyline of New York behind them. And in fact, one of the models is recognizably the mother of Uma Thurman, the actress. I saw that quite early on, and it didn't look like any kind of fashion photo I knew. And I could see immediately the connection with his street photography, how he could organize a group of people, let them spontaneously do what they want, and then frame it and make it a kind of compelling single image.